As a business owner, you have so many things on your plate, you probably don't even know where to begin when it comes to buying your insurance. And truthfully, let me go ahead and apologize to you now because our industry has conditioned you on how to do this. And that's probably not the best way to learn your information. So we here at Florida Risk Partners have put together a series of videos that you can use to give yourself some unbiased information about the different approaches to buying insurance for middle market companies. And I hope that you find some value from it. In addition, at the end of this series, you're going to have the opportunity to download an ebook that specifically outlines tactics and tricks you can use from your side of the table as the buyer to make sure that you're getting the best deal and you're holding all of those savage insurance agents in check. Today we're going to talk about what is absolutely my favorite way to sell, and it's honestly the best way for you to buy your insurance and to make sure that your risk management program is taken care of correctly. And that is through broker selection. Now, you can say agent selection, broker selection. There's some nuances to those terms that you probably need to be familiar with. But at the end of the day, many people on the streets are using them interchangeably, so I'm just going to go with broker and we'll keep it there. In the broker selection process, the buyer interviews brokers and their agencies to determine whose value proposition will be the best overall fit for them. Now, you might be accustomed to buying insurance based on a bidding process or whoever has the lowest premium, but in many cases, in the more complex companies in the middle market, you have issues way outside of insurance that are impacting the cost of those premiums, and you need to be working with a firm who understands the nuances of your company and how to fix things when they get a little bit off center. Typically in a broker selection process, you would interview most times 3 different brokers that are willing to come in and talk to you about how they would solve the problems that your company is facing and what resources they would be willing to give you and what follow-up mechanisms they have in place, and also how they're going to report to you their progress over the course of the year to make sure that all of those promises are getting delivered on. In the broker selection process, the buyer determines which broker has the best value proposition, and then they hire that firm. Now, if you noticed, insurance never came into that conversation, and truthfully, it shouldn't. Insurance is the commoditized shuffling of paperwork, and honestly, the market bears pricing. Aside from some forms and endorsements and minor differences in coverage, the pricing usually ends up being relatively close. So you're better served allowing that agent that you select to handle that process. Now, if you've never been through broker selection, that's one of the things we're going to teach you in the free ebook that I'm giving you the ability to download if you click right down here below. Hopefully this has been some valuable information to you and you understand a little bit more about broker selection versus some of the other methods. But as always, if you have any questions at all, you feel free to reach out to me at any time. The link to my calendar is on this page. You can schedule time and we can talk.